All right, we're gonna do an exterior walk around of the vehicle. Starting in the front, both headlights received a PPF film right when I purchased the vehicle to protect from highway debris and sun fading, and it's holding up very well. Also in the front of the car, wiper blades were recently changed. They're in great shape. As you can see, the paint is in really good shape for a 2010. You can see my reflection as I walk around. This car had a paint correction and a ceramic coating done on it, and honestly it really does show. It's in really beautiful shape. Here's the other headlight. You can see the PPF film. It's held up very well. Another exterior item that was done, on all four corners, the air suspension sensor arms were replaced. Also, the two front air springs were replaced when I purchased the vehicle, along with the two rear air springs. Oh, you can't see them, but the two rear air springs were replaced when I purchased the vehicle. Tires are all really healthy. These are Michelin Cross Climate 2s. I love these tires. They're great in the snow. They're great in the rain. They're all around great here. I'll show you every single one. I would say I don't have a tool, but I think the last time I was at the dealer, it was at 8.5 or 8:30 seconds. Here, I'll show you this side and this side. So they all seem to have a good amount of meat on them. I also replaced both taillights when I purchased the vehicle, mostly due to there was sun fade on the original ones. So these things are OEM. They work beautifully. This year I also did new brake pads and new rotors on the front and the rear. So the vehicle really is in a completely great working order. And it's been really well taken care of. Another exterior upgrade I did was, so my 2010 mirrors are a different style. These are off of a 2012 GL. I will include the original ones. I personally just like the look of these much more. So I decided to switch them out. They do look great. And I will also be including the original Mercedes-Benz crossbars in the sale, as I will not be needing them anymore. There she is. Really a beautiful car. Beautiful paint condition. All right, let's get into the interior on my GL350 Blue Tech. I have really kept this car in great shape. The whole entire interior was detailed when I first purchased it, and then it was also leather ceramic coated. So I will say the driver's seat, the only area of wear are these small crease lines right here in this area. And then besides that, these are mint seats. Like, I will say, honestly, showroom condition seats. The stitching, the pattern, the leather pattern on them is spectacular condition. There's no sagging on the upholstery at all. Like, all of this is rock solid all around. As you can see, I have 86,700 miles on it as we are speaking. So here's an overview of the door card. Everything looks superb. Here's an overview of the driver's seat. Again, we got some sunlight coming in. And steering wheel. So the steering wheel definitely has slight areas of wear. But overall, it's still in beautiful shape. Like, I wouldn't say there's any like cracking. The dashboard is, here, let me show you this dashboard. This dashboard is mint. No unadhering. As you can see, we have the parking sensors up here. We have a phone mount, which I will also include. Really great shape. Here, I'll fire the vehicle up. Here the screen comes on. We have the map, everything's working well. We have radio.
A chance of rain in the afternoon.
The cell phone option as well. The climate control has also has a screen on it, which is really sweet. And it allows you to control the rear. So on the rear, I can, adjust, turn the rear off if I like. Really neat features. This vehicle does have the front heated seats and heated steering wheel, which is, I think, a great perk, especially if you live in a colder climate. So let's head over to the passenger side. So similar to the driver's side, the passenger side is in immaculate condition. These door cards look beautiful. Dash looks beautiful. Glove box looks fantastic. This is a Bluetooth module. This automatically connects to your phone when you start the car, and it allows your music to be played on this radio. I'll also include the original one, which has the aux cord end. But the Bluetooth one is flawless. I really have to say they did a good job with it. In the drawer, I have the key to the roof rack as well. If you want to take them off, if you don't need them. But really nice shape. Now let's take a look at this seat. This seat is immaculate. I mean, all of my driving for work was mostly me. So this seat was sat in very rarely by my wife. But like I said, since it was cleaned and ceramic coated, this thing is rock solid. I don't know how much I could zoom in to show you. It is a new seat. It literally is fantastic. Also, this car has the pre-safe seatbelts. So when you do buckle in, it does self-tighten. See, it's self-tightening there, which is cool. If you really slam your brakes hard, the seatbelt kind of stops you. Nice feature. And then obviously we have the sunroof right here. Oh yeah, which, here, I'll open it for you guys. Works beautifully. Nice. Here we can get a side of the driver's side seat from here. Really good shape. Steering wheel is in great shape. Floor mats were purchased this year, WeatherTech, and these are the updated floor mats that actually go in the X166, but they do fit in this vehicle, and this is actually a better performance of rubber. It doesn't actually warp like the old ones do. I did have the old ones before I purchased these. Let's check out the rear seat. Door card is in beautiful shape. Really cool thing I have with these little tabs right here. There, and there are custom built window sunshades. I'll install them and then I'll add it to the video. Here is the options custom sunshade installed. It's really actually a great thing to have. It blacks out the rear of the vehicle and it just snaps in. These are magnetic, just snaps into place on each corner and it sits here. And if you want to get it out of here, you just take the snap shade tab and pull it. But beautiful condition seats on the back. Don't mind these indentations right here. This is simply from my two children's car seats. With some time, I just took them out. With some time, I think they're gonna bounce back to their original state, but these seats are spectacular. The rear of the seats are in great shape. We have climate control right here. We have the DVD controls. I have both remotes for both TVs. Never use them, but and let's take a walk around to the other side now. This is the other door card, also with the tabs for the sunshades, and this is the condition of the seat. and WeatherTech floor mats all through the rear as well. Now going into the trunk, just pull the tab. All right, both seats are up. We'll put them both down, 1 and 2. Very nice. We have the blue fluid filler with spare tire, tools, the original first aid kit. I also included, I have an air tag holder here. So I took my air tag out, but you could pop one in there if you like. It keeps sort of your car tracked. You have an outlet, which is super. And you also have 12 volt. And then let's bring them back up. 1 and 2. Beautiful. And we have the sunroof up here, which also, I can't reach it, but it has the sunshade as well. And we'll just close it. A little overview under the engine bay. Oil change was completed roughly 2,500 miles ago. Pop this off. I just installed all new caps for the cover. Fuel filter was just replaced 1,200 miles ago. Both air filters were just replaced 7,000 miles ago, and everything else was in wonderful shape. The timing chain was done this year on this vehicle by Mercedes-Benz of Nanuet, which is probably one of the largest repairs these vehicles can have. So big thumbs up. And this thing is dry. This is a very dry diesel. I'll actually include a video of the dealer talking about the underside of this car. They were impressed, to say the least.
The engine bay and the underside are impeccably clean. Like I said, I checked the exhaust for any soot tracing. I had it running. I was smelling everywhere. I didn't smell any exhaust leaks. There's no, like I said, there's no diesel fuel residue or liquid diesel anywhere. The whole engine's dry, bottom, top, side to side, which is surprising. It is in really nice shape under here. Everything is dry. There's no leaks. The vehicle is very well maintained and very well cared for. The undercovers, you can see there's no oil spots on them. There's no diesel fuel spots on them. I looked back at all the exhaust joints. Everything's tight. Everything's leak-free. I will do a follow-up video and show you the engine bay. All the low-pressure fuel feed hoses, the fuel leak line hoses, everything. But there is nothing that I can see leaking anywhere. Nor do I smell any fuel type odor or diesel exhaust gas odor.
Another thing I forgot to mention about the headlights on this vehicle, they are the xenon headlights with the adaptive driving. So when you are driving, the lights actually turn with your steering wheel. I'll actually include a video of me driving at night to show you, but it's fantastic. It really works well. I think it's a great safety feature of this vehicle. Also, I have to mention the front windows are tinted to 20% and the windshield is 50%. Both done in 3M color stable. And the rear, you know, that's factory. Really beautiful vehicle. Really, honestly, I can't get over the paint. Like, it's a little dusty from being outside, but like that reflection is uncanny. The people who did the paint correction and ceramic coating, they did a superb job. I have to say, a superb job. And I don't know if I already mentioned this, but the original mirrors will be included in the sale of the vehicle, just in case you want to go put those back on, no problem.